Real niggas hold rank simple, but they believe and won't compromise the day. Never harmonize the trade. Do not affiliate with impersonators. You cross the line, you gon' catch the bait. My niggas strong, no chase. Them other niggas sweet like nine lakes. Hate for the brown sugar like the nine lake. Every time I move, righteous demonstration. Whole lot of nine state. My brother's glorious, true warriors. The label swore down and damn stickers can't stop till we notorious. Thrown in my way with a supreme audience. Proud ass nigga get exiled or loitering around my brothers.
Yeah, you already know what it is. 144 back again. U.P.K style, put it down for my brothers. And I roll straight so that's right. Them niggas with them shields.
That's right.
They my brothers. You gon' rule it or they kill you on the stage.
Nigga, I can tell you fake from the train, and God is all love, we don't believe that. Give a damn about your 2 cents, fuck the feedback. I give it all for my brothers, they deserve. No excuses for my niggas, they striving to be perfect. Sacrifice whatever form, they're never over. You be cake, be clicked tight like I.S.U.P. and joke. Indoors to the end, it's what a wise man told me. Liquor from the top shelf, but I spit it with the low. 144, nigga, everybody know. All they ever wanted was.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. Yahabashim Yashab Brakatham, or a Hebrew class, Lashawan being tongue, Qadash being holy tongue. This is where you learn ancient Hebrew in this class. This is not a Yiddish class where you're going to learn how to say, you speak Yiddish and all that nonsense. You're going to learn real ancient Hebrew here, what we spoke during biblical times, what Yahushua spoke. Or how you know him today is Jesus Christ. So today we're gonna get into a few sentence breakdowns, right? But we're gonna do like we always do. We always start with the alphabet for new people, just for people who got questions, young officers taking their officers test and trying to study and learn how to read and write and speak Hebrew, right? So we're gonna get into it. Give me 1 second. Hey, Shalom, Trooper Gadal Yala, Most High in Christ, brother, always checking in. Yabashim Shprakatah. All right, so let's go ahead. All right, the first character is I. Next character is Ba. I'm gonna move to see. Hold on 1 second. Let me cut on this light. All right, and we got God. We got Da. Then we got Ha. Then we got Y. That's me? Throw out the money, man. I appreciate it. You get you some? You don't know what you mean the same thing. You don't know nothing about this.
You know what I'm saying? Try something new.
All right. You want to rock it out?
Come.
You do?
Come.
Most High Christ. True Kwame Par, he's going to rock out the rest of the alphabet.
Come. Abba, God, Da, Ha, Wa. You got the Za. Z.
Let me see if I did that other marker work a little better, because yours is a little light compared to mine.
Let me see. Come.
Or you might just have to press harder on that marker.
Now you got the cop. Cop. Tie. H1. Tie. You got the Yah.
Hey, Shalom, brother. Was it Erskine Littleton?
Zah.
College Park, Georgia. Most High in Christ. Yahweh Shabbat.
Zah. Ka.
It's slightly off.
You turn the name diagonal.
Or your Yah. Your Yah, Salak. Yah.
Oh, my bad. I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah.
You.
Yeah. Ka. La.
I would fix just a little bit. Open that C up a little bit more.
Ka.
It ain't wrong, but
Ka.
you.
Ka.
What y'all logging on for? Y'all better learn this Hebrew alphabet. That number done went down. Y'all better learn this alphabet. All 22 characters.
Ma.
Yep. Y'all better learn these characters so you know how to read them. I don't know why y'all logged on. You already know what we do this time. Every Friday, we do the same thing. So if you log I know Kevin Kapat shoot a kajillion videos a week. But Friday at 7 p.m., we getting in Hebrew. We're going to write these letters in ancient and Assyrian. Then we're going to break down some Hebrew sentences.
Okay. No.
I said that, more people dropped off. Damn. Shut up. Y'all ain't trying to learn Hebrew?
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Sa. 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 With the I.
You.
I. Pa. Pa. Zah. Zah. Qua. Qua. Ra.
Careful with that tazah, because it looked almost like the rock.
Oh,
Well, I mean, the you see what I'm trying to say? The qua in Assyrian. Yeah.
Gun.
That's it.
Ra. Ra.
Actually, it's still slightly off. It don't start exactly at the time.
Oh shit. My bad.
The camera off. That's
I bumped into that thing.
here you go. I got it. I'll fix it.
No. Gun. The Ra. You got the shot. Da. Two. Go to the Syrians. Like this. I. Ba. Like a hangman. Ba. Ga. Ga. Da. 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 Ha. Ha. Wa. Za.
You better at the Assyrian.
Gun. Ta. Za.
I make that T a little bit more. That it's not a straight line down. It's kind of a crooked line.
Gun. Za. Ka. Ta.
You remember it?
No, I can look.
Oh, okay.
Ya.
No more looking.
Like
You remember the Ka?
Ka. What is it? C.
Yeah. Now you didn't leave enough room
For what?
for the 5 that's different.
With the Ka, huh?
Yeah. Now you're gonna have to move that thigh all the way. You're gonna have to move that thigh down some more. Yep. All right. So Ka looks like almost like a C. Right. Looks like a backward C when it's in between two letters. Then Assyrian, it looks slightly different when it's at the end of the letter. All right, so we basically got two alphabets that we're going over. We're going over the ancient, which is the top line, and then directly under that, he's putting the Assyrian, right, which is how we bastardize our alphabet in the Assyrian captivity, right? So we went from using what you see on the top row, the Abba, Gada, Awaza, to the next. It starts with that thing that kind of looks like an X, and then the next is like a hangman, all the way over to the Ka. Now, what we're talking about is the Ka in the Assyrian Hebrew, there's 5 characters that look different when they're at the end of it. Confusing. So basically, you not only have to learn 22 characters, but you have to learn the 22 characters plus 5, because 5 of those characters look different when the characters at the end of the word. So Ka is one of those. It looks like a backward C, right? But then when it's at the end of the word, how does it look? Bam. All right. And the Ka is distinguishable from the Da and the Ra, which you'll see also look similar because the Ka is longer. So you have to make it just a touch longer. The Ka, the ending Ka, make it a touch longer. Yeah. That's it. All right. So that's the Ka. Skinny at the top, long at the bottom. You remember? No. It's tighter. It's a lot tighter at the top. No. I'm gonna let you look at that. You see it? That's just too big, huh?
Oh shit, you know. It's like that, right?
I probably would get at a felon grade. I probably do like this. I hate when it's time for new markers. And these ain't. There we go. It's even a little tighter than that, but that'll pass.
It's between 2 words or 2 letters.
Right.
This is at the end of a word.
So the Ma is like the brother. Oh no, you got them inverted.
Mixed up?
Yeah. It's more circular
At the top.
at the top.
Cool.
A little bit more boxy on the bottom. Boom. All right, so the brother here's another character where it looks different. Same letter, but when the Ma is in between 2 letters, it looks like that top one point to a corner part. And then when it's at the bottom or at the end of a word, it looks like that one on the bottom. So you just gotta learn all the characters. But anyway, there was some Yabashina Shabbat, Lockport, New York, Most High in Christ. All right. So it was some fake Israelite. It's just a little sidebar. Then I'm gonna let them continue with the letters. Some fake Israelite was battling us on our page, calling us Power Rangers, right? This fool got on our page. Let me step in front of the camera, just so I could explain to the people who are watching. Some fake Israelite got on our picture, calling us Power Rangers, right? And then off the jump, he don't know the Bible because he said our outfits look ridiculous. which anybody who studies the Bible or been in the school long enough, you know that's the same thing that they wore in the scriptures. They wore garments, they wore studs, they wore brimless caps. We call them berets now, or tams. They wore mitris, right? So off the bat, he don't know what he's talking about. Then he said the Lashawan Qadash. He was calling it the Lashawan Qadash, meaning it was made up. But here's what he don't know. He don't know that you can find these characters. In fact, if you look on YouTube at the thumbnail, you see ancient artifacts with these same characters on it. These are the characters that we used, right? The first Hebrew to start with in the beginning from its origin was a pictorial language, meaning there was actually pictures, and then you put pictures together and you made a sentence with that, right? And we went from pictures to characters, and now there's 22 characters in Hebrew. This here is modern Hebrew, right? What he's finishing up on this line right here and this line right here is modern Hebrew. He's coming at the UPK, and he got Jonathan in his name. You can look it up. You'll find those characters online on any artifact.
Damn right.
Ancient artifacts.
Damn right.
Here's the sidebar.
Nah.
I'll take it.
Between two letters.
Yeah.
Nah.
No. That looks like a rock. I'll let you look at it. It's a little lazier than that. It ain't as definitive. Yep. That's it.
Nah at the end of a word.
So notice the brother, he did the ending nah. Now look at, you might have to draw that. It's perfect the way it is, but it's real light.
Right.
You can make it thicker. There you go. All right, point to the Y.
Wow.
So that's that Y, and then point to the na, the ending ma. If you good at the same time, point to them.
Cool.
I thought you was about to do this. I was about to fall out. So the Y and the ending na, you will confuse those if you're not careful, right? So the Y and the ending na look similar, but notice the ending na, it should be longer than the Y, right? So the Y is shorter than the ending na. That's the way to distinguish it. In fact, if you just want to take a little bit off the bottom of the Y, that would make it a little bit more definitive. Just a little bit. Yep. A little bit more. Boom. All right. So it's not as long, but you can too. So you got to be careful when you're reading the modern Hebrew, which is what the Assyrian is what's used in modern Hebrew. The Assyrian characters, anyway. Anyway, you got it.
Sa.
Mm-hmm.
Something like this. Come.
Little tail, like the brother said, the little tail goes straight up on the side.
So come. The eye. Like that.
Hey, Shalom, Yabashim Yashar Brakatah, Trooper ISRAELITES. Fierce Angel? Is that what that is? Fierce Zar? Maybe? I could be wrong. What your name mean, warrior? ISRAELITES. Is it fierce? It might not.
Is that pop?
Yep.
Between two letters.
Uh-huh.
Pa at the end of a word. Azar. That's what I got.
The Most High's help. Most High in Christ. we got a brother in this school, which I didn't see the R at first. His name is Isaiah, which means fierce. So Izar means help.
You got the Tazah.
Brother, you better be helpful as hell with a name like the Most High's help. You brother, the true, whoever named you gave you a hell of a name. Or your name come from the Lord for sure. But the brother that got it from the Lord, you better be hella helpful. High's help. That's dope.
Come. Tazah, between two letters. You got the Tazah, the end of a word.
Right. I can't wait to meet these brothers at the Passover.
Come. Wow. Right.
Don't look.
Right.
Remember, we said we was gonna curve it a little bit. That ain't curved. That's the same thing you just. Yeah. What the hell? Okay. That's not what I was talking about, but that's cool. No, that's good. It's good. It's good. No, it's good.
Because they're supposed to curve out though.
No, it's good.
Okay.
It's good. Notice what the brother just did. That's the Ra. Now notice, Slack. Notice the Da in the Syrian. The Ra and the Da is different on the back end. That's how you distinguish between the two, right? The Da has a little lip hanging off the back end where the Ra does not. That's really the only thing that you're gonna see that distinguishes the two.
Come. Shot.
The Shah is easy because both the Assyrian and the ancient look like W's.
Come. Da.
Boom. All right. You can run through it real quick. Let's do both. Let's do the top line. And no, just one time is good. And then we're gonna get into some sentence breakdowns. If anybody want to look up a word in Hebrew, if anybody want to look up a word in Hebrew, go ahead and post it in here, and we'll look that word up.
Come. Ah, ba, da, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, la, wa, ma, sa, I, pa, ta, wa, ra, sha, da.
Most High in Christ. That's it. All 20 characters of the ancient, and then 27 characters of the Assyrian. And I say 27 because there's 5 letters in Assyrian, where if it's at the end of the word, then it looks different, which is the ka. Point to that, Bakusha. The ka. You might have to move to the side and point. There you go. The ka, and then the ma. All right. You got the top one, which looks in between 2 letters, and then the bottom one, it looks different. Then the na, same thing, top and bottom. That's at the end. Then the pa, that's in between 2 letters. That's at the end of a word. And then the tazah, same thing. So essentially, you have to learn 27 characters for the Assyrian. And as I say every week, the Assyrian is what you will find in any Hebrew Bible that you look up today. If you try to find ancient characters in one of these Hebrew Bibles today, you will not find it. Only thing that you're going to find ancient on is artifacts. You know, the Decalogue stone, the Los Lunas stone, all these different artifacts. You know, the Dead Sea Scrolls, all these different artifacts that were found that has, ancient Hebrew on it, like those actual characters. But if you look, you buy off Amazon or you go into, a Christian Bible store, you're not going to see ancient Hebrew. You're going to see the characters that's on the bottom, the Assyrian characters. So anyway, we can go ahead and erase that. And if nobody has any words they want to look up in Hebrew or wonder how to say something in Hebrew, we're gonna go ahead and get into the sentence breakdown, which is we do the alphabet every week just as a refresher, make sure everybody get caught up. We got new people coming into the school all the time, new people logging on, just find out that they're Israelites. So we're gonna get ready to break down some sentences. All right, so let's go. Hold on, let me plug up my laptop. Let's go to, if you're following along, let's go to 1 Samuel 22:1. And for anybody who has this class, it's good for you to download a Hebrew Bible app, right? So the one that I'm used to using is the Blue Letter Bible. You can download the app, or you can go to blueletterbible.com, and you can do the same thing. You can look up words in English, and it'll give you the Hebrew counterpart. All right. So we're gonna look up. We're not gonna do the entire sentence, but we're gonna look up partial sentences. Just because if we did the whole sentence, we might be here all night. So we'll look up partial sentences, and then we're gonna break them down. And then all this is gonna do is build up your vocabulary as well as help you to break down certain things. I put my phone.
You said 1 Samuel?
1 Samuel 22:1. All right, so we're gonna start. With a section. All right, let's get the first part of this sentence. Okay, so if you, as I mentioned, if you look up in the Blue Letter Bible or whatever app that you use to look up Hebrew, you'll see the following characters, right? So let's get these characters. Now, Hebrew is written from right to left, so don't get confused, right? You have the Y, and then the Ya, and then the La. I'm writing real small, ain't I can't help it. I'm gonna have to write it big. I got a bad habit of writing stuff small. All right, the Y, and then the Ya, and then the La, and then the Ka, then da, wa, da. All right, and then the ma, then the sha, and then the ma again. That's good enough. All right, so notice what we were talking about earlier when we were doing the alphabet. This is a ma, and this is also a ma. The reason they look different is because ma is one of those 5 characters. When it's at the end of a word, it looks different. All right, so you'll see that when you're reading, Assyrian Hebrew or any modern Hebrew Bible. Okay, so now we're gonna break this down, and then also if anybody needs to see these characters, and also we'll put this same thing in ancient Hebrew as well. We'll put the letters in there. You want to break it down, Kwame, or you want me to do it?
You sure you got the first 2? Because I know the first one is therefore.
No, how do you know? You think you're nice? You're not nice. No, you're not nice.
Lucky.
You're all the way down since you're just looking at the word.
See.
All right, so
The why means and.
Right.
Therefore.
Hold on. You're moving too fast.
Okay,
all right. So what's this?
The and.
That's the Y, right?
Why?
That's Y. Right? And.
Then the Yah.
And what does the Yah mean?
Therefore, like I'm not got it. Therefore. P.
All right. So everybody watching, this right here is the Yah. I'm gonna put it up here. That's the Yah, right? And so when Yah is put in front of, okay, the thing about Hebrew that you gotta learn and be able to distinguish is the root word, right? Y at the beginning of a sentence usually means like and. So it's gonna say and something, right? When you see Yah in front of a word, which you may not know this is a word yet, but we're gonna break it down for you. When you see Yah in front of a word, it's a pronoun, right? It means he, right? So it's a pronoun and it means he. It says, it's basically saying, and he, and then if you look this word, what does this word mean?
Nah.
No. Look it up.
Oh, word.
Lock.
Lock.
Yeah. All right. If you following along, go to your 1 Samuel. Right. Open up your blue letter Bible. Go to the interlinear concordance. So like, I'm getting ahead of myself. In this instance, this is not the pronoun. That last time too. All right. In this instance, it's this whole word. All right. So look it up now. You see it?
Yalak.
Yalak, what is it?
Departed.
No. Look it up. It's telling you. I mean, yes.
Then.
But what is it? What does it mean? It'll tell you in there. You know how to look up the words. You remember?
Over here. But departed. It means departed.
It can mean departed, but what is it? What does it mean exactly? It means went. Right?
I don't see that though here.
No, hold on. Let me make sure that I'm telling you right. Yeah, so if you click on Yalak, it means to go, walk, come, depart, proceed, go away, to lead, bring.
Oh.
Right?
No, I never clicked on that before.
Oh, so you learned something new. All right, so all this. So went. Give me some definitions. I'm gonna write it smaller. The first one is to go, right? To go.
Walk. Come.
Depart.
And proceed. Move. Go away.
To go, move, walk, leave, come, and a few more. Right? We don't have to get everything. All right, so and departed. Hebrew works. It's kind of like Spanish, where sometimes you'll get the action before the person, right? So that happens a lot in Spanish, right? Like you'll get the action before you get like the subject.
Oh, right. It's weird.
Yeah. So this would be the verb. Damn, I said verb. Verb. This would be the verb. Right? Yalak. I probably just confuse people by putting extra lines in there.
Shalaki, if I could.
Go ahead.
On he said Taz of War by Youngin. Shalom, sir, Lord in Christ. Would warrior plural be Gabarium?
Right? Because Gabar is warrior. If you want to make it plural, Yum, just like Ak and Akim, that's correct. All right. So this will be the verb Yalak, means depart, to go, move, walk, leave, come, some other stuff. Now, who did that? We already know from the sentence, but this is Dawadah, right? Which is how you say David's name in Hebrew, right? So that's David. Right? Now, let's break this down.
See, that one's not in the blue letter, so
it's in there. It's just not broken down, so it's like implied, right?
Ma, Shamar,
right?
Shamar,
no,
Masha, Ma, Sha,
Masham,
dang, Masham.
Right? Okay, so let's break this part down. This right here, Sham. Right? Sham. For now, just work with that. Sham means there. Right? This means there. When you add ma to the front of the word, it means from. But standalone, it doesn't. Right? So this is a prefix. prefix, when you add it, then it becomes mushum, and it means from there, right? So when you say it, it's not, it's and David departed, right? Departed is one of ours, left or walked or went. You could interchange those words. And David departed from there, which is the same thing as David therefore departed, right? So it's not a, it's how it's broken down in Hebrew, but this is written in Old English. So like if we wrote it today, we wouldn't say David therefore departed. We say David departed from there, right? All right, so the important thing to take away is this is the root word, yalak, means to depart. David's name, Dawudah, that's what the shield we wear, the Magun Dawudah, or the shield of David, right? Shem, meaning there, you put a ma in front of it when it's in its prefix form, right? A prefix meaning when it's just the ma in front of here, right? So ma standing alone is not from, right? It's a different word for from, which we'll get in a second. But when it's used as a prefix in something in front of a word, right? Mushum, right? So let's write it out in ancient Hebrew. Since this is the ancient Hebrew class, we can remove all this stuff and then write it out in ancient Hebrew. Oh, select.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
While you lock, how you do the cut. It looked kind of sick. Yeah, that's it. While you lock. There it is. While you lock. And what does that mean? And departed. You lock
and departed.
Your lock is departed, went to go, leave. All those definitions we put up there. What's next? Let's get it in Hebrew, ancient Hebrew, that is. Yeah. Go ahead.
So me and David, that would die.
Oh, let's get the English down on the bottom for both of them. You're missing something, ain't you?
Can I put you like he?
No.
So I'm missing something.
Yeah, and.
Oh, and.
No. And that we putting it in English.
Come. I put
You put your lock.
come.
Is that all?
And your lock.
No. Why you lock?
Oh, wow.
Why you lock?
Come.
You trying to write out the sentence. I'm saying I'm saying spell it out in English.
Good.
But
Where you lock?
While you're locked.
We die. Die. Why? Die. What?
Right.
David. And Shum. My Shum. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. Mashum. Mashum.
Mashum.
That's it. Mashama. Mashum.
Mashum.
All right. So that's it. That's the translation of the first part. Right. David therefore departed. Again, that's old English. We don't really speak like that anymore. But if you're translating it, the Y would be the and. Yalak. Why Yalak? Meaning departed. Who departed? David departed. Because the verb is before the subject, right? So departed David from there. All right. Let's get another one. All right, let's go to Genesis 22, Genesis 2 and 22. Genesis 2 and 22. Oh, what's up? Genesis 2 and 22. Now it's something that I wanted to call out. All right. So in the last example, we said my let's do it in ancient Hebrew. In the last example, we said ma sha ma mashum right meant from there. All right, so shum is the root, right? This was the root word, shum, sha, and the ma, right? When you add a ma in front of it, prefix, this means from. Shum means there, and so you get from there, right? Also said earlier that when you have ma, if ma is a prefix, then it means from, but ma standalone doesn't mean from. From, we're gonna look at the word from. I found an example, Genesis 2 and 22. Right? So if you go to your Blue Letter Bible, Genesis 2:22, you'll see, I just looked up the example from man, right?
Come.
So from man, you see a ma and a na. Right? So you got to look up top because, okay, and the thing about the Blue Letter Bible, it doesn't give you all the words that's implied. For instance, it'll give you the word for man, but it won't give you the word from. Right? It'll give you, but if you look up and you read the Hebrew, okay, so let's look it up. Okay, it said taken. Taken is laquak. You see it up at the top? It says laquak, and then it has man, and then it has ha'adam, right? Ha'adam, the man. From is the word between laquak and man. You see it? Come over here, I'll show you. Bring your phone. The people who looking have never, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna just show them this. If you've never seen the blue, is it blurry? There it is. Oh. If you've never seen the Blue Letter Bible, that's what you get at the top. And then you can drill down Salakia, because it's kind of hard for me to do. Then you can drill down, you can see each individual word, but you can also see all the Hebrew at the top. And that's what I'm looking at as the top. So you see laquak, the la, the qua, and the ka. And then you see the ma and the na. Now notice that na, so it's right in, it's the second line. You got Genesis 22, then you got the first line, then you got the second line, you got ashar, right? Salakia. You got ashar, then you got laquak, then you got man, then you got ha'adam. Well, laquak is taken, right? And then Adam or Ha-Adam, the man, Adam, man, Ha-Adam, you got Ha in front of something, the man. And then the only thing that's left in the middle is the Ma and the Na. So what could that be? The Ma and the Na is the man. From. Oh, from. Right? Because it says, and the rib which the Most High God had taken from man. So, right? What's the word for taken? Laquak. Laquak, right? So we know what laquak is. And then we know what man is. Adam. Adam. Right? Oh, Adam. You man, see it? Right? And then in between that, right? So you don't see it here in this main section down here. But if you scroll up on that second line, you see laquak right there. You see it? And then you see ha'adam, right? Right there. So what's that? It's got to be from. So you break it down. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see it. I see what you're saying now. Okay. Right. So this is how you say from. Adam. That's the ma, the wa, and the na. Oh, the ma and the na. The ma and the na. That's the ending na. Okay. And then the foot. Oh, okay. Con. I see. Right. And then Adam. Right, which is man. Con. So again, this would be from the ma as a prefix, man from, as a standalone word. It's like man is hot Adam. Well, hot, you add high in front of something, is the man. Okay, but Adam, just like people say, you say the Mashiach, right? But you say Mashiach, that's the anointed or the Christ. So So again, just remember a ma used as a prefix. You can say it's from, right? But you can't just say ma and that means from. You actually got a word man. It's the man and na. All right. So let's get some more examples. We'll do some more breakdowns. All right, so let's get let's get numbers 11 and 10.
11 and 10?
Yeah, numbers 11 and 10. 11 and 10. Hey, Shalom, y'all listen to it.
Numbers 11 and 10?
Yep, numbers 11 and 10.
You can bring it back to the back with you. Listen. So we're going to need to take. Listen, thing. Yeah.
All right. Then Moses heard the people. All right, I'm gonna check the questions. All right. Then Moses heard the people. Okay, so we're gonna put it in Assyrian first, and then we'll translate it. Why? Yeah. Sha. Why ya sha? I. Ma. Sha. I. I. All right. gonna give it a shot?
You got the what, which means and.
Right? So this is a prefix. Prefix Y, and it means and. Right? Then what's next?
You got the yo. That's a whole word right there. Yeah, but it's it's not he.
No.
It's not a verb. This one.
Yeah, this one is.
Well, it means he.
You have to look up this word. Let's look up this word. You should know it though. What's the word? We actually went over this word before. What's this word right here? What's this character? Don't even worry about that. Don't even look at it. What's this?
Shamar. Shamar.
No.
Be quiet.
Quiet. Listen. It means listen or hearken. Right.
Listen.
So, and then too, if you
heard.
Right. In this direct translation, it will be heard, but it means to listen, to hearken. Right. So we know this is the root word. Like I said, always try to find the root word, and you can use the Blue Letter Bible for that. If you don't know the word, look up and you'll find, it'll show you the root words. It won't show you all the prefixes and words that go with it, but it'll show you the root words. So this word means to listen or hearken. Like I said, these Hebrew words, there's like several meanings, right? Hearken, listen. It's probably a few more if you looked it up. But for this, for all intents and purposes, it means listen, right? So since we have the prefix and the root word listen, what is this?
Then.
No, this right here.
D.
No. Remember, this is when it's attached. When it's a prefix to the root word, what is it? It's a pronoun. Pronoun. So what's the pronoun? What pronoun is it? You familiar with pronouns, right? Pronoun would be like she, it, I think we. So this is then is not a pronoun.
D
is not a pronoun. It's like a person.
Oh, then he.
You don't remember that?
Con, but I was
You wasn't focused in? It took you like 100 tries. All right, so that's when you see when you have a root word and then prior to the root word, well, you already know this is and. Anytime you got a Y in front of a word, it means and.
Then he.
Right. So, and he,
which is Moses.
Right. So who's the he that we're talking about? Again, this in Hebrew, you'll have this. You'll have where the verb comes before the subject. So you have the verb, a verb meaning an action word, right? And the subject meaning who's the whole damn sentence about. The whole damn sentence is about who?
Moses.
Masha, right? She means Moses. Right? Okay. And he hearkened. In this case, heard. And he heard. Who did? Moses. What? What's next? We went over this before, right? What is it? You remember what is You remember? You remember?
Was
To unto.
Oh,
You remember?
No, I remember we went over it now, but I just remember it.
All right. So did I skip word? Then Moses heard the people, right? And so far we got and he hearkened, listened, heard. Who was the he? Moses. Hold on. I think I got that wrong. I think I got the wrong word. Hold on one second. Is it verse 22? No, verse 11, right? And Moses.
22 and 10, no?
No, we
11 and 10.
Numbers 11 and 10.
Come.
Numbers 11 and 10. Hold on one second. Okay, yeah, this is right. This is on two. I'm mistaken. Let me double check this. I might have got the wrong interpretation. But anyway, what's the root word in this? What word is this basically? You can look it up. Find the root word. Use your blue letter Bible and look up the root word.
Oh. Nation, people.
Right?
Nation, people. Yeah, that's it.
Right. Okay, so what characters do you have for people?
I and the ma.
So this is your root word.
Oh, so you got positive.
Your pi's in front of it. Now it's not just people. Right. So we got people. Right. This is people. Right. As you just said, you looked it up. It means nation or people. Nation. But if you put ha in front of it, again, we use the example of Mashiach. Right. Not the Mashiach. Her Mashiach. The Christ. The anointed. So it's the people. Right. So what did Moses do? And he heard, and this is being translated as heard, but Shema, again, I think the primary definition is listen. So, and Moses listened to the people, or he heard the people, right? So in Old English, as it was translated, then Moses heard the people. Break it all down. Can you explain it just like I explained it?
Come. Moses listened to the people, right?
Tells the word that thigh, that's a different word. A thigh is you.
And Moses hearkened or listened to the people or the nation.
Right. I mean, break it all the way down. What's that? The why?
Oh, okay.
You got the why.
You got the wa means and.
Right.
It's a prefix.
Right.
Then you got the ya means he, pronoun.
That's a masculine. If you look that up, you'll see that it's a masculine pronoun. And it's also they also say so I'm gonna be honest, I don't know all the rules on the tense, but most of the, like if you read the Bible, like it's in the past tense. So this also, if you look it up, it'll tell you that it's past tense as well, which is usually your options when you use it in the pronoun form. So, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out all the rules around the tenses, but in damn near every scripture I done ran across, it's been past tense anyway. So it, like it really don't matter. Just know that it's masculine and it's a pronoun.
Come. And you got shamad,
Right.
which means to hear or listen.
You got what?
Shamad.
Shemai, right?
Come. You got Moses, which is Mashak.
Mashah, right?
And then you got unto, which is what you said?
Yeah,
Ak. Ak. Is it Ak?
Ak.
Ak. Ak. Which is the I and the Ha.
Right? Because it's not a tha, because a tha, I'm just gonna write it in ancient. So it would be the I, the tha, and then the ha, right?
Come.
A tha. But this is not that.
Ak.
I and tha.
Come. Which means to or unto.
Right.
You also have the Ha,
Mm-hmm.
which means thee. It's actually a prefix, no?
It is.
Come. You got the I and Ma, which means nation or people. I'm.
Right.
Come.
So ha'aim is
I'm.
the people.
Ha'aim. Come.
So we learned a couple things.
Come.
Oh, good job. We learned a couple things. I mean, we pretty much go over this one every week because a lot of the Bible, somebody said 4% of the Bible starts with and he said, and he went, and he this, and he that. So if you can get this down, the why, like you'll see that a lot. Notice that a lot when brothers is in Hebrew class, right? Or the Sabbath service, they say why Amar, why Debar, why this, why that. It's and he. And like I said, I was reading some stats. That's like 4% of the Bible when you say and he, because obviously the Bible is a masculine book, and most of it is and he went and he said, the Lord said. Who said? The Lord or David, like in this one. And Moses heard. It's always something about and he. So always remember and or why in front of in front of a word as a prefix means and. When you got the why right, that's the he. And then you're gonna have the root word, right? It'll help if you got the blue letter Bible, you can look up what the root word means if you don't already know it. This is a common word in the school, Shemai, so I already knew it, right? And then what you can do is bounce back between the English and the Hebrew, right? Because if you look over in English, that's why if you get that blue letter Bible, you can do the parallel view. You can look at English and Hebrew at the same time. So if you get jammed up on your Hebrew and not know what the scripture is talking about or not know how to pronounce a word, you would know that there's brothers in the school that was named Mashah. Even brothers in the school, they named their kids Mashah. And like you would know, okay, Mashah, Moses, right? And you would know Shammai means listen or heard, right? And then this one you might not know, unto or to. We do that one a lot every week. And then I'm is people, or ha'im, the people, right? So those are a few things that we learned in breaking this down for sure. Let's see if we can break down another one.
Come.
All right. Give me 1 second. We'll find a good one. Then I got a good one. I don't know. I might not be ready for this one. Some of these I gotta know if I can do it on the fly. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, let's go to Genesis 25 and 34. Genesis 25 and 34.
And 4.
Genesis 25 and 34. All right, get the Blue Letter Bibles. Genesis 25 and 34. Then Jacob gave Esau bread. I'm gonna have to get some new markers prior to next class. These is done. I thought I had one more over there. Nope. All right. Then Jacob gave Esau bread. Okay, so the characters we see, again, this is the same thing that we find in pretty much all the breakdowns that we're doing, because it's so common, right? You got the Y, the Ya, you got the I, all right? All right.
Okay.
You want it?
Okay. With the Y is the and.
Right.
The Ya,
So-
and that's
so
a
it
prefix,
says-
prefix.
Okay, it says, then Jacob, right? So like saying then is also saying like and, right? And or then. So, right? You know the Y and. In this case, it would be then, but it's the sentiment is the same, right? And, right? What's next?
The he,
Uh-huh.
that's a pronoun.
Right? Pronoun, prefix, masculine.
Quab, Jacob,
What is it?
Aqua.
No.
Yaqua.
No.
Aqua.
You read that. Read the characters. What do the characters say?
Oh, it's the Oh, hold on, I got it.
Okay.
That's the Tazah?
Huh?
I,
Right.
and then the Qua, Qua, Ba, Aquaba,
Iqua.
Iqua. See on here, it got the AQOP. The Qua, everybody says Iqua. But in Yiddish, the Iqua.
I didn't let you get me wrong. No, that's I don't know why I'm following along with you. You talking about that's a he. That's his name.
Iqua.
Iqua.
Good.
That's why I said you gotta find the root word. If you don't find the root word.
Oh, come.
So that's this Jacob.
See, I gotta click on it. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh,
I'm following along with you. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. Yaiqua.
Good.
Right, that's which is how you say Jacob's name.
Okay. And then,
Right? Or just and Jacob.
okay.
All right. So what's next?
I had it. Nathan gave
Hold on 1 second.
the Na and the Ta.
Nathan, right?
Nathan, Karukan.
And what is it?
The Na, the Ta.
So this one kind of easy, right? So far. All right.
And another Na, right? Because it's
Right.
another word.
Yep. That's the ending now. Notice is a little longer. So, and Yaiqua, which is the root word, and is the prefix translated. Then Jacob gave. What did he give? What did he give?
Esau.
Hold on now. Don't get ahead of yourself. How you say Esau?
Esau. Let me read that. So you got the La, the I.
That's okay.
Esau.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta find what's the
Prefix.
what's the root, right?
Root. Okay, come from front of the mouth. Elders, they say Harry. Eldest son of Isaac and Rebekah, and twin brother of Jacob, sold the birthright for food when he and that seed divide blessings went to Jacob, progenitor of the Arab people.
Progenitor.
Progenitor.
Hold on. No, I wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah, that part of it.
Salaki. And he also had apparently a form of the past, part of.
Yeah, that bottom part. That bottom part. What it's saying about this is where a lot of these fake Israelites get that from. They'll read this and they'll say, let me see, find that part. It's a progenitor of the Arab people, but it's nowhere. Arabs were before Esau.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Esau or Arabs became a nation based on Ishmael, right? So Abraham, Isaac, and Ishmael. Isaac went on to have Jacob, Yaiqua, right? Ishmael went on to become had 12 princes of Arabs or whatever. So anyway, they read that and then they say, boom, got it. I got I.S.U.P.K. That's Esau, he the progenitor. And we don't understand because you clearly see Ishmael went on to father those nations of all those those Arab nations. All right. So anyway, don't worry about that definition.
But what is the lie?
Okay, that's what we're gonna get, right? So la, the la is two.
Oh, it's another prefix.
Right.
Con.
Damn, man. I definitely got to get new markers.
Con.
I keep switching in between the two. Like one of them got more ink or something, or more, you know.
Yeah.
Right. So here's something else that you can take away. We say in Sabbath service, what do we say when the brother's holding the drink out? What does he say?
Lashawan? Oh.
He don't say that. You know he say la.
La
Yasharala.
La Yasharala.
Right? Means to Israel.
Okay.
What did he do? Then Yaquab gave Esau gave to, right? Gave to Esau I.S.U.P.K, or how we say it. Hold on, let's see. So that would be Esau, right? So this part is Esau. That's why you always, again, yeah, I'm listening to you over here. You like, yeah, it's a pronoun. Then I look, no, that's Jacob. But you got to find, you know, basically the root, and then you can identify the prefixes. So this one is easy because it's like I said, a lot of the Bible scriptures start with A. And Yaquab gave Nathan La I saw, right? So he gave to Esau. What did he give him?
Bread. Lakum.
This Lacum. Right? Lacum. So you can look that up too in the Blue Letter Bible.
Lakama.
Right. Lakama. Lacum. Right? So that's bread. Boom. You breaking down sentences now. See, the trick is, well, not the trick, but for anybody that's still following along, once you identify the root words, then it becomes just a touch easier. You have to find what these prefixes mean, and sometimes suffixes, which get a little trickier too. So, you know, once you can figure out what the root word is in each of the different sections, then you got to kind of work, and then you can pretty much surmise what a lot of this means, right? Because then Jacob gave Esau bread. Well, you know, in English, you might say, then Jacob gave bread to Esau, right? So if you translate it, you can say Jacob gave to Esau bread. You know, it's old English, so but the translation makes sense, right? So anyway.
You want me to write it out in ancient?
Yep, let's get in ancient real quick. This might be our last one.
Okay.
We damn near running out of ink anyway. Man, where you erasing bread?
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, you could just you know what you can do? You just scoot this one down. Scoot the la, the ka, and the ma down, and then put it up under.
Was it the la?
You just scoot it down a little bit more. The la, the ka, and the ma. Look, come.
La, the ka.
Mm-hmm. Pi sign. 3.14. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
One straight, one horizontal, two vertical.
Oh.
With the little lips on either side. Yep. On both sides. Yep.
What is this one again?
The ka.
Oh, the ka.
And then the ma.
Of course. I thought you were talking about pa. And then the pa at the end of the word.
No, the ma.
I mean the ma.
Mm-hmm.
The wa. Wa. Ya. I,
Boom.
the Qua,
Mm-hmm.
Va,
Okay. Bam. Your
Come,
I-Quad.
I Qua,
Your I-Quad.
Yeah.
And Jacob. You got it. Let's connect that joint. Boom. Your I-Quad. Boom.
Come,
Your I-Quad. What did he do? He gave Nathan. What is it?
Na,
Nathan.
Da, and the Na at the end of a word.
Mm-hmm. But it's all the same. That's the beautiful thing about ancient. You ain't got to worry about no ending, nothing. That's why Assyrian, like, you know, if you're not, you put a regular knot into this joint instead of the, the other knot. So anyway.
Nathan.
Right.
Isupk, Jacob, which is Esau, which La means what? Two. Khan.
Just remember, La Yasha'Allah.
Khan, La Shasha to give
to Israel.
To Israel. La,
so the La will be two.
La, two.
Right.
I.
Right.
Sha.
Right.
Na.
That's a what?
What?
Remember, we just did the ending 9. Notice how longer, how much longer it is.
Khan.
I believe that's right. I don't think I've ever wrote out Esau in Hebrew, so I believe that's right. We've like on the test, you got Edom, right? So, but anyway, that looks.
Khan.
So,
which is Nakam.
Right.
La.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The Ka.
Mm-hmm. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Can you get it? It looks like a C with a.
No, the Ka.
Oh, the Ka. Salakia. The Ka is the ladder.
Oh man, I'm serious.
That's why it's important to find like word associations. You get like Ka, and then you say ladder. Think of Spider-Man. I don't know. Spider-Man climbing. It's all kind of crazy stuff. However, you can word associate it with stuff. That's it.
All
right. So what we learned pretty much, except for when you threw me off in the beginning. It's like I'm instructing, so I should have known anyway. But again, what we learned is same thing in the last example. And in front of a word, or Y in front of a word means and. La in front of a word means two. So again, the example that we use, if you watch our Sabbath services at all, we'll say a part of the process. If it's more brothers, the brother come, after the brother get his glass of wine, he'll say La Yashala, which means to Israel, right? Which is what Yashala means, Israel, right? So the La in front of a word. The rest of these are root words. So this wasn't a hard breakdown at all. Right. The only thing that you had to be careful of was the Y in the front and the La in the front. And that's it. Some of these other breakdowns have this Yah is a little tricky, I do admit, because a lot of times you see this Yah and it'll be a pronoun. And it'll say, and he, and then this will be a verb right here. This will be a verb in some examples, but this was not one of those examples. So when he was saying it, I wasn't paying attention. Then when we got to the name, I'm like, oh, that's Yaquab, that's Jacob, right? So that's why we got tripped up. But you'll see that a lot. Just to be stay aware, you'll see this a lot. You'll see Yah, Waya Dabar, right? Waya Amar, and he said, and he spake, and this, and that, and he went. You know what I mean? So a lot of times this is the verb, because in Hebrew, you'll get a pronoun, you'll get a verb, then you'll get the subject. In this scenario, the verb is right here, right? Which is gave. So Jacob gave Esau bread, and Jacob gave to Esau bread. So anyway, any questions online at all? We ain't had no questions, but thought I asked anyway. Most High in Christ. All right, with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Trooper Formal Park.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Hall, New York. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 through 21. Malachi 3 and 8 through 10 means tenth in Hebrew. Maishara, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. Convocation.
Which means gathering.
Which means gathered.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Convocation. Which means gathering.
And which is the Feast of Purim, starting tomorrow.
Damn right.
You know what I'm
Tell them about the plans, man.
Lucky, you know what I'm saying?
I got it. No, get on the tangent. So, the brothers from the Indianapolis camp, we got some brothers going down to Louisville, rock out with Officer Tarap in the city of Louisville. They're gonna get it in, have camp, smash, and then have a little cookout afterwards, right?
Right.
And then part of us is going up to Cincinnati, have camp. Then we're gonna go to Dayton from there, and then you know what I'm saying, break bread and have a feast day there. So a lot going on in this little zone. If you in the school, or if you're not part of the school, find the closest brothers to you if you can, and you know, get down with the brothers and feast and attend that class and learn about your history, Purim, which is a heavy story. If you're not close to anybody, if you in somewhere in Idaho, close to the border or something, I don't even know the geographic. That's not Idaho, not even up close to the border. Anyway, if you're not close to a school, watch it online and feast with your family. And if your family not in the truth and they don't celebrate it, feast by your damn self. Prepare you a good meal, something good.
Damn right.
Sit down and watch class and learn about your history.
Damn right. Also, April 9th, the Passover, which commanding GEN.YAHANNA ordered all camps to come together.
Damn right.
And other Hebrew groups also. And if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headbands, scarf. And with that, Amajim, which means to rise.
You see? There it is.
Wapunya Hakwadam, which means to face the east. Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Qadash. Hayya. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Razayaka. Hayya. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Hayya. Bashamayim. Nathan. Lanawa. Lakam. Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakanawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kawawafanawa.
Kabawatinawa.
Kasalakanawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kawawafanawa.
Kabawatinawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Dabayawanawa.
Tabayanawa.
Banasayawan.
Bunasayawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Hawashayanawa.
Hawashayanawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
La'awa. Lawayum. Lawayum.
Why? Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
Deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. Hakat, the power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
The Thamanawa.
The Thamanawa.
Hakat.
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 That's the part.
Like part.
Karma.
Call
Karma.
Madawa.
Wakat. Makar Madawa.
Call Madawa.
Hakat.
Hakat.
That's the heart.
Latahar.
Hamatazayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Laquatium.
Lahaquim.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Arvadakuwa.
Arwakarawat.
Arquadawa.
Katamala.
Hatamala.
Katamala.
The Garshan.
The Garshan.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Duwadaman.
The water Aman. In English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
And then Yahweh Shah.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All men of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all men of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
And the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Blessings in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Yahweh Shah? Why Miyakala?
Why Maka'ala?
Why Miyakala?
Why Halayim?
Why Lahayim?
Hazarayim.
Hi Saranyam.
Hi Kwatasayim.
Hi Kwatazayim.
Hi Katasayim.
Hi Kayayayim. Why Kwatim?
Why Hakwatiyim.
Why Kwatim?
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Duwadaman.
The water Aman. In English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless ye Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohanan.
Commanding General Yohanan.
The generals.
The general.
Captains.
The captain.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh
And the
Shah.
name Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Anointing prayers in Hebrew. Yabaraka.
Yabaraka.
Yabaraka. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemaka.
Washamarka. Yar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Penyahu.
Panyawa.
Ayamka.
Ayaka.
Wayakanka.
Wayakanka.
Shahar.
Sha'ar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Penyahu.
Panyawa.
Ayanka.
Ayanka.
Wayasham. Wayasham.
Wayasham.
Lakat.
Look.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Barak.
Barak.
Bapat.
Rapat.
Magat.
Magun.
Hagun.
Agun. No. Hold on. It's on yours, sir.
All destroyed of Israel.
All destroyed of Israel.
Done.
All of destroyed of Israel.
All destroyed of Israel.
Done.
All destroyed of Israel.
All destroyed of Israel.
Done. Bahashim.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Duwadaman.
The water Aman. And Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Make his face shine upon thee.
Make his face shine upon thee.
And be gracious unto thee.
And be gracious unto thee.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Lift up his countenance upon thee.
Lift up his countenance upon thee.
And give thee peace.
And give thee peace.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
And name Yahweh Shai.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
I.S.U.P.K curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh
In the
Shai.
name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against
That
us.
speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the treasure.
And take loose the treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to get to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Enter in thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug
And
dealers.
that drug dealers.
The court system.
Court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments are enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek's army.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinhead.
Posse Comitatus.
Body comitatus.
The gay movement.
Gay
The
movement.
lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines.
Marine.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
The cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
And the radio
And
channel.
the radio channel.
Convict the spirit
Convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of any of our people
that seek to stop
that
us
seek to stop us
and bring swift destruction
and bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
to all the
that stand in the way
that stand in the way
or try to stop
or
us
try to stop us
from broadcasting your words
broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro
Cause them to go to and fro
through the earth
and
consume them.
consume them.
Let the plague shake
Let the plague shake
the house of the thief and the murderer.
the house of the thief and the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai,
Let Yahweh Shai,
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with the flying saucers
come down with the flying saucer
and punish all the heathens
and punish all the heathens
that come up against us
come against us
as we speak thy word.
and we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known by all
Cause it to be known by all
that it is the angels that have done it.
that is the angel that has done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media
to the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause it to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh
And
Shai,
then Yahweh Shai,
thank you always.
thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. Sorry. Which means turn to face the teacher. Men of Israel. Majum Shabbat. Amajum. Barak. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bakatam. That's a guitar. Courtesy to the sisters. Amajum Shabbat. All right, Majum Shabbat. Barak. Yahweh Shamar Alathon Balashim Yahweh Shai. That's a tie.
Yes,
That's a matai. That's your smidge.